There's a hexagram in the I Ching, one of the oldest oracles in written form in the world from China. I've been studying the I Ching for 38 years. And I can say with some confidence that I do rely on it for wisdom. But here's the thing that I've understood about it for a while. There's one particular hexagram that mirrors or is close to what is known in the tarot as the Fool. There is actually four, folly, which is hexagram 4, which is folly, which is closer even then. But this is hexagram 16, which is enthusiasm, unbridled enthusiasm, which is sometimes the fire element in energy. And unbridled enthusiasm can sometimes be associated with younger people. In adulthood, it can be seen as a Peter Pan complex. But measured enthusiasm is a zest for life, right? If life is not to be enjoyed, then why are we here? So let's embrace enthusiasm, because enthusiasm leads to innovation, leads to new ideas, leads to a different perspective on something. And sometimes what we need more than anything is enthusiasm, especially when things have gotten old, tired, and routine. So enthusiasm is bringing light, air, and space into a room that may be constricted or too ordered. But also enthusiasm can be bothersome to some, especially those that are set in their ways, that want to control. See, when you relinquish control, which is not easy for some people to do, when you relinquish control, you sometimes find something that fills in the void, and that void can be filled in with space, opening up to new ways of looking at something that you formerly thought of, or your limited mind that you cherish and believe to be your only way of looking at things can see anew. So you want to ground your enthusiasm in earth energy. So then take a deep breath and then exhale. Allow that breath to go down into your diaphragm. Your tongue is at the roof of your mouth. The tip of your tongue is touching your two front teeth. Your lips are slightly parsed. Your back is supported and straight. Your feet are firmly on the ground. If you're sitting in a supportive chair, all the better. If you're not, sitting in a zapper with your back straight is possible. Your tongue is at the roof of your mouth. Your lips are slightly parted. Your head is slightly moved forward. You're breathing into the count of 4. Hold to the count of 4. Exhale to the count of 4. How much time has elapsed since you started the breathing exercise? Make sure that the counts from 1 to 2 are the same on the inhalation, on the hold, and the exhalation. But how much time has elapsed? The world around you continues. The birds continue to chirp. The cars continue to drive by. If you're in an office, the office clatter continues. The keyboard clanks continue. If you're at a home, the noise of the radio in the other room is still there. If you have other occupants of the house, you can hear the doors closing, opening, closing. And you are just sitting here. One more time. Breathe in through your nose to the count of 4. Your tongue is at the tip of your mouth. Your tongue is at the top of your mouth. The tip of your tongue is touching your 2 front teeth. Holding to the count of 4. Exhale to the count of 4. You're done. So this talk has been on enthusiasm. In Western society, we don't value enthusiasm sometimes when it's unbridled and is not grounded in the so-called 3D world. Doesn't have a practical outcome. But I would argue that enthusiasm, if we allow it in, can be the light within the room that allows one to see things in a new light, a perspective that has yet to be consulted, someone that has insight that might move the action along, might unbound you from a pattern that is not healthy, a cognitive rut, or something that doesn't work for you in the long run. Let's say you have enthusiasm for so many different ventures and you want to start them all simultaneously. Well, that's an argument for grounding your enthusiasm in a nice, stable practice, breathing in and out, starting one thing at a time. We're not multitaskers, except when we're doing something in a kitchen where we're working with a team and we have a deadline. Then we must multitask. But when we're talking about changes to our life, we're making changes in our life, right? Whatever they are. So we have enthusiasm for this new way of venturing out, right? We're like the fool in the tarot card. We want to venture forth, right? But maybe first we want to ground that enthusiasm in a plan. So go through this exercise of breathing, because that'll settle your mind. Because oftentimes unbridled enthusiasm for so many different things simultaneously can be an indication of an unstable mind. So prior to making any major choices in life, ground your energy in a breathing exercise like I just demonstrated. Make sure that you have a teacher that helps you with this. Let it be me if you want it to be. Let it be me. Let it be me. In other words, this video will remain for you on this YouTube channel to go back to whenever you feel enthusiasm knocking at your door. Remember to open the door. Let enthusiasm in to your heart and mind, but then channel it into something that can work for you. Each of us comes to the world with a different set of gifts. We are beautiful humans with wisdom, inner wisdom. Each of us share gifts. Work on yourself and you work on the world. This is sometimes hard to fathom. Working on yourself benefits the greater world. If you don't work on yourself, you can't help others, effectively help others. In Buddhism, sometimes we refer to this as being wisely selfish. It may seem like it's aloof, or it may seem like it's an uncaring affect to the world, but it is in fact a practice to First, work on yourself so then you can help others from a place of stability. Namaste. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this helps you.